guys, it's me. I know I've been updating in a while, like I haven't made a video in a while, but whatever. Yeah. Hold on, I need to put my computer in. Alright. A lot has happened. This video actually has a theme, like, of a reason why I'm making it, but, yeah. First I just wanted to do a little update, and by little, I'm gonna try to make it as small as I can. One, Christian broke up with me. We are no longer dating, but, I've got my eye on someone, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And they've kind of got their eye on me. It's complicated, but, yeah. But, yeah, we're no longer dating, and, yeah. I wasn't, like, sad about it, but I wasn't happy about it. Like, honestly, a lot of rumors were going around, so I kind of didn't care, but at the same time I cared a lot, but at the same time I didn't care. It's hard to explain, but anyway, I'm also doing a concert with my school for band in May, and I'm really excited about that. It's like movie themed. We have from Austin Powers, we have Magnificent Seven. I hate that song with like every fiber of my being, as well as the song from Austin Powers. It's called Soul Bossa Nova, and I hate it, like, because the flutes do nothing but repeat, and I hate it. I hate it with like every fiber of my. I hate it. We have The Incredibles, which I like because we have the woodwinds have a solo where it's like da 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 da, and it's really cool. I really like that. We have Harry Potter, which is a ensemble of all the stuff. Like, it's kind of like a medley of all the songs in the throughout the movies. Like, it has the main theme, obviously. It has the theme that they played at the end of the first movie, where it was like the main theme, but it was higher pitched, and that it has like a closing. They have the music that plays in like the later movies when Voldemort comes, and it's really cool. It's really dark and evil, and I really like it. It's really cool. Sorry, that's my toilet. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just makes random noises. Let's wait for it to finish. There you go. Okay. And it has the Quidditch, which is and so that's pretty much for that. And we have like Harry's theme or whatever, where like he was flying the Hippogriff and stuff, and where it was like all happy and stuff like that. And then we have Pirates of the Caribbean from Dead Man's Chest. We have I've Got My Eye on You. We have Jack Sparrow's theme, which is which is pretty much the main theme. We have the Kraken or the Kraken or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's when pretty much it came like it took the boat and the ship, and they were the Kraken was like trying to eat everyone, and then it swallowed Jack and stuff, and it was really funny. But yeah, and it's really cool because the person that does the bass drum and percussion, they're like the heartbeat, and it's really cool because they're like boom. It's that part is really cool. And we also have oh my gosh. Did you see me kidding me? Whose theme is it? Oh my gosh, no, wait, this will bug me. Yeah, okay. And we also have Davy Davy Jones, the Davy Jones theme, which is a music box. Pretty much, okay, the background for Davy Jones is that he fell in love with this girl, and he gave, um, he physically gave her his heart, and, something happened between them, and, like, they fell out of love, or, like, something happened to the girl, or something, or, like, I don't know, but, I don't know, our music teacher explained it to us, and then I forgot it, but, and like at first it's like a music box, and it's like this beautiful theme, and it's really pretty and stuff, and like the flutes and the clarinets play, it's like a duet between them, and it's really pretty, and it's really feminine, and it's just real, it's bouncy and pretty and cute and stuff and fluffy. And then all of a sudden we have like this like 2 measure rest, and then it goes boom, and then it starts playing like this evil dark theme, and it's really cool. This is longer than I thought it would be. Okay, and then we have music from Brave, and then we have music from The Hobbit, and then we have the theme from the Game of Thrones, which is dun 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 dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Honestly, I really don't give a fuck, but like I'm not even your parent, but if you're young, I don't advise you to watch Game of Thrones. Well, you can watch Game of Thrones, but there's like at least 4 minutes in every episode that you might not be able to watch if you're a kid, like young. Cause I watch Game of Thrones and my mom really doesn't care, but yeah. But I like the show. The show's really cool, but there's adult themes in it a lot, cause it's HBO. So in every single show that HBO has, you know there's gonna be something sexual about it. I mean, look at Shameless. They're like fucking all around the house. Anyway, um, and yeah, that's pretty much all the songs we have. Oh, and we have Pandora, which is like a theme that has been in a couple movies and stuff, and it's like it's based off Pandora's box. Like the beginning, it's really pretty and stuff, and like the flutes have a solo, and then there's this part where the conductor like we have 4 notes. Okay, for flutes we have 4 notes that we have to play. It's F, E natural, F, D, and then it's it's different notes for every instrument, but like those are the really you're seriously gonna make noise now? I hate my toilet. I don't know what's wrong with it. It makes random noises. There you go. Okay. And so what the okay. So it goes flutes, clarinets, saxophones, trumpets. It goes in that order, and then like we play the notes at different speeds and stuff, and then like we do that for like 3 or 4 measures, and then we start where the person opens the box of Pandora, and all of the dark is released from the box, and havoc and despair is let out. But yeah. Anyway, after that 9 minute intro, I wanted to make this video about my views on One Direction bromances. As a lot of people have heard, Larry Stylinson is tearing Louis and Harry apart, and it's terrible for their friendship. They've become so distant, and just it's just like, I hate to say disappointing because it's their choice, but it's like a lot of the fans are upset about it, and but it's totally their choice. But I mean, like, still, I mean, they've gone from best friends to strangers, from brothers to strangers, and it's terrible. And a lot of it is because of all the Larry Silence and stuff, and it's terrible. That it tore them apart. Like, it got to such a bad point where their friendship got ruined. And like when Louis had his hair red for Red Nose Day for their comic relief charity, like, and Zayn Zayn raised 500 grand, 500,000 pounds for their charity, and the media still gave Harry all the attention. It was terrible. And I'm not hating on Harry. I actually love Harry. Harry's like awesome. He's a great singer. He's hot. But like, come on, he's not the only person in the band. I mean, the only people they talked to in that interview was Liam and Harry. It's just bad. Like, and I'm not hating on anyone. I love all of them equally, but it's just terrible. Like, I mean, if they were to talk to everyone except Louis, how do you think Louis would feel? Or if you just talk to Liam and Harry and left the rest of them out, or if you just talk to Zayn and left everyone else out, it's terrible because there's 5 people in that band. There's not only one, and it's just really bad. But like, okay, I don't ship them as a bromance, like hardcore, but they're cute together. Like, I admit, I've read Larry Simonson come out before, and like, it gets my feels going, but like, I'm not obsessed with them, and like, I'm not pushing them to become a couple. And like, I know a lot of people say that because they're like, oh, I only follow what One Direction wants and stuff, so like, they can be a Larry shipper, and then the next day they can be like, oh my gosh, I hate Larry, and stuff like that. But I will admit, I ship Larry, just not 100% hardcore, like a lot of other people do. But yeah, I do ship it. They're awesome together. I mean, deep down inside, everyone ships Larry, but like, I'm not a hardcore person like that. I ship Zyle, and I ship Liam, and I ship Lilo, and I ship Mary, and I ship Zeri, and I ship Leary, and I ship Lyle, or whatever you want to call it, or no, Liam, and I pretty much, I ship all of them and stuff, and but like I said, not hardcore like other fans do, because that's what tears friendships apart, and it's bad for the band, and it's bad for them, and it's just overall bad. But yeah, like, don't go overboard tweeting them pictures of Larry and stuff, and go overboard of like tweeting them like get together and stuff, because it's bad for their friendship and stuff. But yeah, but yeah, that was pretty much the reason why I made this video. But yeah, also in May, on the 2nd through the 4th, I'm going to New York, so I'll probably upload some videos from there while I'm at the hotel, or like I'll tape some stuff on my iPod and like put it on my account and stuff. And I think it'll be pretty interesting. It'll be my first time going to New York, so I think it'll be pretty cool. And so yeah, but I'm also gonna be doing something for Death Note later. But yeah. So yeah, recap for the video. Pretty much all I talked about was me, and yeah, and then my concert, and then New York, and then 1D Bromances. But yeah. And so yeah. Did I miss anything? No? Okay. Bye!